Welcome to TechNation, where we take pride in helping you avoid productivity at all costs. Today, we're exploring the fine art of procrastination and how to get absolutely nothing done while feeling fantastic about it. So, grab your favorite snack, kick up your feet, and prepare to learn the secrets of the masters of procrastination. After all, why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? Procrastination refers to the act of delaying or postponing tasks or actions, often to the point of not completing them at all. It is a common human behavior that can affect productivity, efficiency, and even mental health. People procrastinate for a variety of reasons, including feeling overwhelmed, lacking motivation, being easily distracted, or simply not enjoying the task at hand. It can also be a form of self-sabotage, where individuals unconsciously delay tasks due to fear of failure or success. While procrastination can provide temporary relief from stress or anxiety, it often leads to increased stress in the long term, as deadlines approach and unfinished tasks pile up. Therefore, it is important to understand the reasons behind procrastination and develop strategies to overcome it. The bane of productivity, the enemy of deadlines. Wait, what was I saying again? Oh, right, the benefits of procrastination. Believe it or not, there are some positive aspects to putting things off until the last minute. First of all, procrastination can actually boost creativity. When you're under the gun, so to speak, your brain is forced to come up with new ideas and solutions in a shorter amount of time. This can lead to some truly innovative thinking and problem solving. Speaking of problem solving, procrastination can also help in this area. By delaying a task, you give your brain time to subconsciously work on it in the background. Sometimes, stepping away from a problem for a little while can lead to a breakthrough when you finally come back to it. And let's not forget about the reduced stress and anxiety that can come with procrastination. When you're not constantly worrying about getting something done, you can actually relax a little more. Of course, there is a point of no return where the stress of a looming deadline becomes overwhelming, but in moderation, procrastination can be a stress reliever. Last but not least, procrastination can actually give you more time for leisure activities. When you're not working on that big project or studying for that exam, you can use that time to do something you enjoy, like reading a book, watching a movie, or taking a walk outside. Hey, we all need a break sometimes, right? We've all been there, and we've all experienced the rush of adrenaline that comes with it. But have you ever wondered why we procrastinate? And is there really an art to it? In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating world of procrastination, and how to get nothing done while feeling good about it. First up, let's talk about dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that's responsible for pleasure and reward. When we achieve something or accomplish a task, our brain releases dopamine. And guess what? Dopamine also plays a key role in motivation. So, when we procrastinate and delay a task, our brain starts to anticipate the pleasure and reward of completing it. In a way, we're training our brains to seek out that dopamine hit, which can actually make us more motivated in the long run. But what about the Zeigarnik effect? This psychological principle suggests that we remember unfinished tasks better than completed ones. So, when we procrastinate and put something off, it stays in our minds and nags at us until we finally get it done. This effect can actually work to our advantage, as it can motivate us to finish what we started. On the other hand, perfectionism can also play a role in procrastination. When we set impossibly high standards for ourselves, we may feel overwhelmed and discouraged, leading us to put off tasks. It's important to remember that perfectionism can actually hinder our productivity and creativity, so sometimes it's better to just get started and embrace imperfection. So, while procrastination may seem like a bad habit, there are actually some benefits to it. It can increase our creativity, as our brains have more time to wander and come up with new ideas. It can also enhance our problem-solving skills, as we may need to think outside the box when we're pressed for time. Plus, procrastination can give us more time for leisure activities, which can help reduce stress and anxiety. In the end, the art of procrastination is all about balance. It's okay to delay tasks sometimes, but it's also important to recognize when we need to buckle down and get things done. So, go ahead and embrace your procrastination tendencies. Just don't forget to actually finish what you started, eventually. So, what is productive procrastination? It's basically the art of putting off one task by doing another, usually less important task. For example, instead of finishing up that report for work, you decide to clean out your inbox or organize your desk. While these tasks may not be your top priority, they still need to be done, and doing them can give you a sense of accomplishment and momentum to tackle the bigger task at hand. The key to productive procrastination is to make sure the tasks you're putting off are still important and need to be done. You don't want to fall into the trap of just avoiding work altogether by doing mindless tasks like scrolling through social media or watching cat videos on YouTube. Another important factor is to set a time limit for your productive procrastination. You don't want to spend all day doing small tasks and then find that you haven't made any progress on the bigger task you were putting off. Give yourself a set amount of time to work on the smaller task, and then switch gears and tackle the bigger task. One benefit of productive procrastination is that it can help reduce stress and anxiety. By breaking up a larger, more daunting task into smaller, more manageable tasks, you can alleviate some of the pressure and overwhelm that can come with a big project. But, as with all things, there can be a downside. If you find yourself constantly procrastinating on important tasks and only doing the small, easy tasks, you may be avoiding the real issue at hand. But what if we could overcome procrastination and actually be productive? It might sound like a pipe dream, but it's possible with a few simple tricks. First things first, identify why you're procrastinating. Are you overwhelmed by the task at hand? Are you afraid of failure? Once you understand the root cause of your procrastination, you can start to take steps to overcome it. One approach is to break the task down into smaller, more manageable parts. This can make the task feel less daunting and more achievable. Another strategy is to set specific goals and deadlines for yourself, so you have something to work towards. Another way to overcome procrastination is to eliminate distractions. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, and create a space that's conducive to focusing on your work. If you find that you're still getting distracted, try using a timer to work in short bursts of focused time followed by short breaks. Finally, don't be too hard on yourself. Procrastination is a natural part of the human experience, and it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes we need a break from the pressures of work or simply time to recharge our batteries. As long as you're still getting things done, it's okay to take a little extra time to get there. So go ahead, embrace the art of productive procrastination. Take a break when you need it, but also find ways to push through and get things done. With a little practice, you might just find that you're a productivity pro. And that's it for our video on the art of procrastination. While procrastination can often get a bad rap, it's important to remember that it can also have some benefits and can even be turned into a tool for productivity. By understanding the psychology behind procrastination and implementing some of the strategies we've discussed, you can overcome this habit and achieve your goals while still enjoying your downtime. So go ahead, procrastinate a little, but don't forget to use it to your advantage. Thanks for watching TechNation, and we'll see you in the next one.